What's going on, people of the internet? Hype Chaotic here with a K, double R, and welcome back or welcome if this is your first time visiting my channel. Now, if you're a regular denizen of YouTube, you're probably not a stranger to the fact that YouTube's quality has been going downhill a lot lately, especially since they've been at war with ad blockers. They've been doubling down on ads, gotten rid of the timer so you don't know when the skip ad button comes. Sometimes they'll throw an ad right in front of you even after you skip an ad. Censorship is getting worse on the platform. You've probably seen your comments get deleted for the most insignificant, minuscule crap, even if you're respectful or don't swear. You've probably had likes deleted. You've probably had subscriptions deleted. Some people are still new to this, but believe it or not, this has been going on since 2016. YouTubers are punished for saying certain things more and more and are required to say less and less stuff that makes the advertisers sad, while they're allowed to get away with way worse shit that they would never ever give the benefit of the doubt to their creators. Which I'll never understand that. So you're telling me the same AI chatbot services that are throwing well-known characters like Luna or Lois Griffin or fucking Penelope from Wreck-It Ralph with a fat set of tits in an ad are very concerned that a YouTuber might say fuck too early in the video. Oh, boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. The fucking videos that their ads are around on the homepage are not family friendly enough for them to show kids a fat set of titties. Oh, boo-hoo. Like, the absolute ridiculousness of how sexualized so many of these ads are, even the mobile game ads. Yet they think they're ones to freaking cry about the platform not being family friendly or how it's going to affect children. And some people might say, well, there are some other legitimate companies out there that aren't just trying to sexualize everything. Oh, okay, buddy. And I'm pretty sure those corporations don't have their own skeletons in their closet, right? Like, when it comes to companies like BetterHelp that do video and banner ads, I don't think they're ones to freaking cry about shit not being family friendly when they don't seem to provide a very good service, lie to their fucking customer base. And if you just heard half of the crap that happens on that service platform, like, as far as I'm concerned, you don't get to cry about how anything will affect your image when you do that to yourself, providing an absolute crappy service. Like, as far as I'm concerned, unless it's a freaking corporation that is selling a legitimate product or service, not trying to scam anybody out of their money, and most importantly, don't have any fucking skeletons in their closet, then maybe they have some room to complain. But most of them fucking don't. To most of those advertisers out there, shut the fuck up, because half of you shouldn't be allowed on this platform either with the inappropriate shit y'all post. And then going over videos recommended to a demographic that's not even interested. Like, as somebody who doesn't even have a license, let alone a car, there's no freaking reason why I should be constantly having car insurance sold to me. I don't have a fucking car. I don't have a car. I don't even have a license. What the fuck am I gonna do with car insurance, YouTube? And I'm pretty sure even the car insurance advertisers would prefer those ads don't get shown to me because I don't have a fucking car. And funny enough, YouTube has gotten called out and in trouble with advertisers for doing ass backwards shit like this. So the funny thing about this is, even though this is all done for the advertisers, the quality of YouTube is going downhill, even for the advertisers. So whether you're a viewer, content creator, or a business, we're all getting the shit end of the stick. And you know what's funny? You advertisers are to blame. You're to blame for the absolute shit show that YouTube is now. All its hopes to try to make the platform family friendly. Also, you can play a game of whose politics am I gonna play just to get people to buy my product. Fuck off with that shit. And now you're feeling the brunt end of it. Good. I hope it gets worse for you too. Especially y'all. And I know some people are going to say I shouldn't wish that because that's basically like wishing for another adpocalypse. I don't care. I don't care. We're in this predicament in the first place because of them. So they can go fuck themselves. And don't even get me started on this algorithm, which should have no problem recommending new content creators or, small content creators such as myself to viewers who might possibly be interested or never knew they would be interested. I remember when the algorithm used to be this fucking strong before TikTok came along. Oh shit, did that just rhyme? And now everything's worse. Good luck being a new, fresh content creator if you want to. If you're a small content creator, good luck growing. It's going to take a very long time before you even get a view on this platform. Meanwhile, I'm getting better view rates on BitChute.com, a platform with no fucking algorithm. To all of those out there who love to tell YouTubers to stop blaming the algorithm and make better thumbnails, explain that shit to me. Anyways, I digress with that entire little rant aside. We're all very familiar with the issues on YouTube and how bad it's gotten. So this may cause many out there to beg the question of, why doesn't somebody out there make their own YouTube Live platform, another alternative video platform to compete with YouTube? Because every time I see a new video talking about YouTube's issues, which if you ever want to see any of those videos, they're not my videos. They're videos from many other creators on the platform, speaking from their own experience. But if you ever want to see some of those videos that I've seen, talking about all these issues and problems on the platform, you can check out my playlist called YouTube's Issues. I will link it somewhere on screen and in the description down below. I recommend checking it out and just seeing how bad this platform has gotten. But many people may be wondering, how come a creator out there doesn't try to make their own platform that's very, beneficial in the creator's behalf, and maybe might even be better for new and small content creators? And to that I say, have you been living under a fucking rock, Genius Brain? Many have already tried, and they failed epically, hard, flat on their fucking face. The only one still managing to survive is a platform called Storyfire. Oh, and newsflash, if you haven't already made a name for yourself, you're not getting on Storyfire. Not just anybody, not just any random schmuck such as you and I could just sign up to Storyfire and start uploading videos right now. And chances are, if you want a YouTube alternative platform, you want one that's free with user-generated content where any random schmuck like you and I can sign up and start uploading that very day we signed up. Am I right or am I wrong? And if you want something that'll be beneficial to new or small upcoming content creators, that's especially what you're going to need. And I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but Storyfire just isn't it. It isn't going to cut it. But I'll say this. At least they tried. At least they're still around to provide a service to those who are on it. But not just anybody can go on it, so not just anybody's going to go there. Especially if those content creators that are there are still available on YouTube. And not everybody's going to make exclusives for a specific platform. But how come somebody else doesn't try? Well, they're going to run into the same issues that the creator and owner of Storyfire is dealing with. That shit's expensive. There's a reason why Google, a billion fucking dollar company, is the one running YouTube and not some small little warehouse sized fucking business just in a random fucking city in the middle of America. I don't think people will understand how much money it would cost to start, run, and maintain servers, let alone the entire website of a YouTube competitor if it was to be as big as YouTube and have the resources to directly compete with YouTube. And more often than not, if you're asking this question, then you don't already know about the current 8 existing YouTube alternatives out there that you can go to right the fuck now, or you have heard of them, but you're not interested in them, or you don't think they would do any good because, I don't know, maybe they're not big enough to compete with YouTube. Which, newsflash, buddy, they never fucking will unless A corporation almost as big as Google or just as big buys them out. Or B, people start flocking over to those alternatives instead. But let's be honest, a lot of you people are not going to do that. Why? Because your favorite creators are still right here. And even if they were to back up their content on these alternative websites, cool. The old videos are backed up in case anything happens to them. But the new videos, even if they do go up on the alternative website, if they're still available here on YouTube, you're not going over there. There are also other reasons why people don't want to use such alternative platforms. Such examples would be BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey sometimes being confused for being alright platforms. Absolutely not true. Sure, do some of their owners and creators maybe, lean a specific side politically? Sure. Does that mean the platform in of itself is alright? No, absolutely not true or fair, and I have seen some leftist creators on those platforms. I will say, though, it's mostly right dominated because those are platforms that really promote themselves on being a free speech platform. Sorry for all my stuttering. And which political side of the spectrum prefers, the whole shtick of free speech the most? Exactly. So is there any reason why they flock to those fucking platforms? And I don't blame them. I did too. And I'm not even fucking politically affiliated with any side. I just want to stop being fucking censored on YouTube. I don't want to hear anybody saying, oh, you're not censored, you're not censored. Again, if I can get more views on a platform with no algorithm than one with one, which the whole point of the algorithm is to recommend your videos to somebody who might like it, then what the fuck is the problem? Where's my struggle in growing then? Because I'm growing no problem on BitChute. Hell, I got more subscribers here on YouTube, but I get way more views on BitChute because those people don't watch here. And YouTube doesn't provide my videos to them in notifications, which is the whole point of fucking subscribing. FYI, people, subscriptions don't do shit for your favorite creators. They're for you. It's just a notification system. And if it doesn't work, you're going to have to check manually. Which, understandably, this is something that many viewers are frustrated with. I can relate. But that's just something you're going to have to get used to, unless, when your favorite creators do move to an alternative, you actually support them there and stop watching them here. That's the only way shit's gonna fucking change. That's the only way another alternative platform is gonna grow, is if you actually go the fuck over there to support your favorite content creator if they move over there, or you support new homegrown ones there, because that's how platforms like TikTok fucking blew up. Not because people's favorite creators went over there while they were crying, don't use YouTube no more, don't use YouTube no more. No, they went to support new fucking content creators on a new fucking platform. And even then, chances are, if some of your favorite creators did start using those alternatives, and maybe even stopped uploading to YouTube altogether, if most, if not at least half of them are still available on YouTube, then chances are you're still going to be spending most, if not half of your time on YouTube, as well as that other alternative platform. Which, nothing wrong with that, at least you'll be giving it a try and supporting content creators over there. But if YouTube doesn't see a shrink in numbers, in users, in viewers, then they have no reason to change, and they have no true competitor. Again, other than TikTok, because it's the only one that blew the fuck up and dethroned YouTube. But if you don't like it, and you want something more like YouTube in the sense of UI and mechanics, they already exist. Go fucking support them. Unless a big business just buys them out tomorrow, they're not going to be as big as YouTube. Alright? So, either actually go use those platforms and support creators there, or stop crying that there are no alternatives, or that nobody try to make a competitor to YouTube when you don't fucking support it or try it out. It's not gonna fucking instantly blow up like TikTok unless you go over there. Simple as that. So to those people out there that are constantly asking that question, shut up. They already exist. You just don't want to fucking use them. You never fucking will. So stop asking for one. There's not going to be this fucking huge migration of YouTubers to a brand new platform. It's never going to fucking happen. So if you want one to truly compete with YouTube that'll convince your creators to go over there, then just start supporting new creators on those alternative platforms. And if your creators do move over there, then support them there. Otherwise, if you're not going to put your view where your mouth is, if you're not going to take actions to do so to make YouTube actually take your complaints serious, then shut up. And that's not to say any of your complaints towards YouTube aren't valid. They are. I have many of them myself. I'm sick of YouTube's shit too. But if you're not gonna put your view where your mouth is and move over to these other platforms, then shut the fuck up and stop asking where the competitors and alternatives are when they've been right under your fucking nose. Right under your nose the whole fucking time. And by the way, I literally did a whole video talking about this before, so if you want to see that, I'll leave a link somewhere around here on the screen or in the description. But yeah, stop fucking complaining about the lack of alternatives or a YouTube-like platform for another creator to make when it's expensive and you won't even support it anyways. Thoughts and opinions, let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like. If not, leave a dislike in the comment telling me why. Because any and all engagement is good for me in the algorithm. Unless you're on the alternatives, engage because you want to, because the video does not live or die by the engagement, or lack thereof. HK out, and have a good one.